Dusk gone, dawn off, heroes. Dusk dawn, JC here. In a different environment because I'm over my dad's house because it's his weekend. Now, you might be wondering why isn't there an excited intro? Why I don't sound so excited? It's because I found out one of possibly my favorite TV show of all time, Gravity Falls, is ending. Yes, it's ending. Now, I wish I had my Dipper hat with me. I wish I had my Dipper hat with me, but I don't. This just got confirmed yesterday by the creator, and I'm just gonna give you my thoughts up on it. Now, I feel like it's like a part of me wanted is a part of me wanted season season three. Another one part of me wanted another part of me didn't want season three because Alex Hirsch said that he first he was thinking 3 seasons, but then he was like, nah, shouldn't do and he wants to do like 2 seasons and a movie. But like, so I'm like, okay, season two is probably gonna be the last season, and then it was kind of like there were like real small things that could lead to season three being possible due to the fact that Gravity Falls have still have material. I mean, not material. I mean like merchandise. Like the journals are coming out in 2016. So like people said, why would they come out in 2016 if the show's gonna be over? And people thought, oh, maybe season three. And plus they froze time, so they were thinking, oh, maybe season three. But nope, this is the end. 2 more episodes left. The next episode, Weird Armageddon Part Two, is gonna air Monday, November 23rd. And the next and we don't have an announced date for Armageddon Part Three. What I'm just gonna guess is January 2016 because it's not really a good idea to throw like new episodes of like any TV show to be honest around December. That's what usually people take. Usually that's when like a lot of TV shows take like holiday breaks. So probably January 2016. So we'll be waiting about like 2 months for the last Gravity Falls episode, and the last episode is gonna be an hour. So Alex Hirsch, I remember, I believe this was a year ago. I saw this. He answered. Well, he did this Q&A back in 2013, I believe. He answered questions, and people said how long is Gravity Falls gonna be? And he said at first he wanted to do 3 seasons, but he said 3 seasons might be too much, and 2 months and 2 years. I mean 2 years, 2 seasons, and he wanted to do 2 seasons and a movie. So in a way, it's kind of but in a way, it's kind of weird again. Like I guessing it should be considered a movie because he said it will conclude season two. It will conclude season two, and it basically a mini movie. So we're getting part one, part two, and the hour long finale. So that's basically a 2 hour film when you think about it. If you put them all together on TV, without the commercials, probably a little under 120 minutes. It will actually be pretty cool for if how Alex Hirsch managed to convince Disney. I don't know how he did that to air a tale of two stands without commercials. If he did the same thing with again part three and could be just a full on hour long episode, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But I'll just be hopeful. Anyways, my thoughts on Gravity Falls ending. It's actually a good thing to be honest. Now I love I love Gravity Falls, and I'm pretty sure that I would love a season three. And Alex Hirsch, I feel if he could do it, he can. But I'll leave a link down in the description for what he said his video. I mean, not on this video, on his Tumblr page. He said he doesn't want to. He doesn't want it to drag out. He doesn't want it to, because we know several TV shows at this point. Um, SpongeBob, but big example, it's terrible now. Family Guy, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad now. It's like Simpsons. I still enjoy, but I understand why people aren't liking it anymore. Uh, Fairly Odd Parents, Phineas Ferb. It ended, but like it should have ended a long time ago. And yeah, those five shows in particular, they ran on for too long, and now once they finally do conclude, if they at this point, if they finally do conclude, they'll be remembered. They'll be remembered more negatively because at this point, SpongeBob hasn't been good. Has more years of being known as a bad show than it being known as a good show. Because 5 years, 1999 to 2004, where SpongeBob was good, and now we're here in 2015, and it's been like 10 years. 10 years, and SpongeBob has not been good in 10 years, which is pretty sad, but it's not a SpongeBob video. It's a video about a better show, Gravity Falls. So I respect his decision to end Gravity Falls off right here. Right here, we're beginning part 3. Because Alex Hirsch, I feel like he really knows about the he really, how can I explain this? He really really like kind of resonates with us. It's like he like take the place of us, because he pays attention to the fandom. He pays attention to the fandom, like because there was that joke in Dungeons and More Dungeons where the Duck Tech with Duck Detective, and it said that he had a twin brother, and like Seuss like, I guess that a year ago, referring to Stanley and Stanford, but he poked fun at that. So he knows that he wants to give us the conclusion we deserve, because he said people that shows either end way longer after they should have ended, or they end too soon, where where mystery shows in particular, where like where it doesn't give you conclusion to everything. It doesn't give you a conclusion. So that's why I respected his decision to end this show. Now, let's just say I'm probably gonna be crying at the end of Weird Again Part 3. It still feels like a shock, because thinking about like season 2, like I've ever since the beginning of season 2 with the air days, I'm like, this is probably gonna be the last season. And at that time it didn't hit me, but now that it hit me, that like the bombshell just dropped, that this will be the last season of Gravity Falls, and the fact that we got two more episodes left, of Gravity Falls, like two, I don't know how to explain it. It's crazy. We have 2 more episodes left of this masterpiece. It's just crazy to think that, like, once I watch that new episode Monday, there's only gonna be one more episode that I watch, one more episode that I get excited for, one more episode that will just entertain me, because like TV doesn't entertain me now. They now, like, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of good shows on, like Star Wars Force Evil, Steven Universe, 2 amazing shows. But like really, I don't keep up with them. Like I watch them on my own time. Like I don't, like say, like I never, Gravity Falls is like the only show in recent memory that I kept up with. Keeping up with every single episode. Like I turned that TV, like once, whether it was Friday on Disney Channel, Monday on Disney XD, the TV was turned on turned on the Gravity Falls. I was live tweeting all the time when it was on. Ever since season 2 began, I was live tweeting, and I've been there for Gravity Falls since the beginning. Since I've seen all of its amazing moments. I have not missed an episode, and like every time, with the exception of the beginning of season 1, the beginning of season 1, I haven't I haven't missed an episode of Gravity Falls. Like I'm well, I missed when it made it first premiere, but then I immediately watched it the same day it was on. Like I remember the first day season 2 premiered, I was in Georgia, and Guardians of the Galaxy came out, and I wasn't gonna make it in time for Gravity Falls, but good thing I recorded. First thing I did, I went home, turn on that TV, and just watched Gravity Falls, and it felt like a movie coming back. It felt like a movie, like a sequel to a movie. But it's like I haven't seen the a new episode in so long. Like at that point, that was like a year, which is just so. What I'm probably gonna end up doing, I'm going to upload maybe like I'm gonna review Weird Mageddon Part 2, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to give my thoughts on upload one video for each Gravity Falls episode and give you my thoughts on it, like what was I doing when I first saw it, like what was my initial reaction of it, and what do I think of it. But like I'll do like a whole reflection once that show ends, and like we don't have an air date for Gravity Falls season for We're Mageddon Part 3. We don't have an air date yet, but I'm guessing January 2016 because like I said earlier in the video, it's not generally like cables don't generally put new episodes on around December because that's the holiday season. So yeah, guys, Gravity Falls coming in like it's surely been something amazing. Anyway, so that's gone done off, heroes, and talk to you guys later. Peace.